Hello, hello. How's everyone doing out there? Little YDBT daily. Shit, I forgot to label it properly. Bruh. See. Okay, hold on real quick. I'm going to make sure I label it properly. Coming at you. Little YDBT daily. We're talking today. Ignoring your tuner will put you on the shit list real quick. Like... It'll get you put on the shit list that every time I see your email come through, I'm going to be like...
You can't touch me. You're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Yeah. Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say in my face. Fuck you, ass for everybody.
I still... Dissecting that rant, everything he said was gay. Listen, everything he said. Like, I'm like, wow, he seems to want to fuck my ass in front of everybody. But... nothing was threatening unless you're don't want to get fucked in the ass.
You can't touch me. You're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say in my face. Fuck you, ass for everybody.
It's like all gay stuff. So anyway, gotta love that shit. So we're going to talk a little bit about getting on your tuner shit list and basically going against what they suggest, because we don't just tell you what to do. We answer your questions. That's our purpose. That's our role. That's what we do. We answer your questions. So if you say some stuff like, Alex, what should I do to the card next? And I say, blah, blah, blah. And you say, you know what? I appreciate your advice, but I'm going to go against it.
Hey, get the fuck out of here, because I'm going to fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
That's what's going to start happening. So then the next time you ask me, hey, Alex, which one is better? Blah, 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 or blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to say, fuck do I know? Do you, bruh? What the hell do you want me to tell you? Because every time I tell you something, you don't take the advice. They're taking the advice of the parts manufacturer as opposed to the people that tune, diagnose, and test to see if those parts are any good. Imagine you go to a doctor and you have to get heart surgery. And you're like, hey, yo, doc, what's up? What's going on? Oh, I want to get heart surgery. Yo. And he goes, okay, we're going to go up through your leg. And he's, oh, whoa. You're going to go up through my leg? How come you don't go right to the heart? The heart's up here. My leg's down here. And you're like, the doctor must be like, why am I talking to you? I do this for a living. I literally operate on hearts. Every fucking day of my fucking life, I know the best way to get there, the least invasive way, the best way to get to the arteries, the best method of operating on you. I know the way. Nah, fuck that. You know what, man? Fuck that. Just put it. Yo, bro, hey, Alex, what do you think about this cold air intake? It sucks. Cool, I bought it. Did you not hear the part that I said it sucks? Yep. I heard you loud and clear. I don't care. I don't believe you. I believe the people that are selling it. Cool. Here's the tune. Hey, real quick, Alex, this thing drives like shit. I'm like, wait. You went against my recommendations, and now you're mad that the part drives like shit? Well, suck it up, Buttercup, because that's what you're fucking stuck with, dildo. You fucking dildo, dumbass motherfucker. Hey, Alex, which one is better? Whipple, TVS, ProCharger. Fuck do I know? Whatever you get, I'm going to tune, because just tune it, right? Just fucking tune it. So get whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I do not have a stake in this game, because you're going to get what you're going to get. So stop asking me questions if you're just going to do you. If you want the best running car possible. Guys, today, two great examples. Two awesome. What are you doing, buddy? Get out of here. Get out of here. Two great examples. Two gentlemen had blower vehicles. One was an F-150 Whipple. Curtis Smith. Shout out to Curtis Smith. And the other gentleman, I forget, but he had a twin turbo Gen 3 S550 built motor. Curtis Smith was like, hey, Alex, here's a Whipple kit with a return style fuel system and a ID 1050X injector. Okay, here's a tune. Sick. Get me a log. Sick. Here's a revision. Boom, boom, boom. 3 revisions. He's done. He is done. Probably making 750 horsepower. Bye-bye in about 2.5, 3 hours. He's like, man, thanks for knocking it out so quick. You're welcome, sir. Another gentleman. Hey, I just installed a new intercooler in my car, and it's bigger than the diameter than the one that was on there, and the math is on the intercooler. Okay, how big is the intercooler area? Send me a picture. Send me a picture. Okay, about we had to dial in fueling quite a bit, but today I love the part where I send a tune and the math is dialed in, and then I just say turn up the boost, relog, turn up the boost, relog. He went from 850 rear wheel horsepower to 1200 almost without any revisions. Homeboy listened. He had a nice setup, did it well. But then you got this guy that you're like, hey man, what do you think about this part? Hey man, I don't recommend it. I don't think the car's going to drive well, and I don't think you can make one more horsepower than stock or a aftermarket cold air. Sick. I'm going to buy it. Wait, you didn't hear me, bro. I said it's not going to drive well. It's not going to make more horsepower, and you're going to have issues with it. And they go, okay, I'm going to buy it anyway. I'm like, okay, fine. That's a nice thing. You basically disclaimed to me that you're not going to listen to what I'm going to say. So I'm not going to listen to any complaints you have, right? If you have any complaints about said part, well, go look in the mirror and say, hey, if you want to complain, go to the fucking mirror, because that's the motherfucker you got to blame for your problems, not the guy tuning it. But the people don't care. People go, no, you got to fix it. You're my tuner. The customer's always right. I'm paying you. You're paying me, and then you're going against my wishes. Imagine you're a crane operator, right? And you're picking up an air conditioning unit, and you tell a guy, put a tagline on that bitch. Put a tagline on that bitch. It's going to fucking spin. It's windy today. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Just send it up to the roof. No big deal. Crane operator goes, sick. Up in the air, bitch is spinning like a motherfucker. It makes the slings get tied up. It messes up the balance of everything, and shit falls off the skid or something happens. Crane operator should just be like, I'm going to fuck it. I'm just going to put this bitch on the roof where he wants, because he didn't listen to what I know should happen. But it happens all the time, guys. Now, as a tuner, I used to think, hey, try to please the customer. Then I used to think, try to educate the customer. Now it's deal with the customer, and it shouldn't be that way. This is why. None of the customers know more than the tuners that are tuning those vehicles, right? I'm not a tuner. I'm just some fucking dickhead. But you don't know as much as we do because of the sheer data that we have. We have so many sampling sizes, and you don't. So when we try to steer you in the right direction and you still don't take that advice, what do you want us to tell you? There's nothing we could tell you that will actually make you wise up and get shit done. So please start listening to your tuner. And if you don't like your tuner, get another one. Get another one, not a problem. But browbeating a tuner that is telling you something and you're doing things differently, it's just going to get you nowhere real fast. Okay. So maybe you need to get another tuner, whether it be another company or ours, and you constantly fight an uphill battle. You might want to exercise an option and then see what it's like elsewhere, and see if they're willing to do what you're willing to fucking want done to the car. And then when they don't perform well, or if they do, good for you. Then it's a marriage made in heaven. But you're just going to get put on shit lists. And I bought a Viper, and I don't know shit about tuning a Viper. And then I am trusting a tuner to do something. And he goes, hey man, how much power you want to make? I say 1100. Okay, do this, this, and this, buy these injectors, buy this fuel system, buy this turbo kit, and it'll make 1100. Do you think I'm going to go, hey, thanks for the advice, but I'm going to do everything opposite you just said in order to make 1100? Oh, by the way, you still have to make 1100. He's going to be pretty pissed at me. I would never do that to a tuner. So have you guys come across that in your fields, right? Whether it be internal customers, like Boundlebird is a CNC machinist. So I'm sure he's been told to do something that he's like, it's not going to work that way. And then someone else goes, no. We know better than you who actually operates the equipment. Have you guys had anything like that happen? We see it every freaking day. So I'm going to say hi to the people here as always. Talk some shit. YDBT Daily. Heyo. We got Agent Orange, 50 Stepside, Joe Mendoza, Cracker, Diego Flores, Wet SVT Snake, Joe Mendoza, or Joey, Bader, Phil, Pat the One, Sean 50. We got Lost Builds, The Mechanics, Rich 50, Jeremiah Camp in the house. How you doing, Mr. Jeremiah Camp? Bill Morrison, JD Swag the Mod, Coca-Cola with the shitty ass Gen 3. Mike Smith says, bing bong. We got Gordon Kemmerling, the Baltic Bro. Good day. Cluster BM, Oliver Bryant, Joe Tillman, Dominic Chaplin, Victor Ray, Pablo VQ, Tracy Miller, 4.6, Chris, Made of Stone 45, John Good, Connor, Jared, Selim, Jose Bustamante. Wow, a lot of people on the chat. Like, I love it. Ryan Magali, DSM Fury, Solo 18 GT, Street Driven GT500. Where else would you drive it? Sasha Kim, already got 4.6. Okay, we got everyone pretty much caught up in here. So that almost sounds like when we tell a customer my 75-foot long tractor is not going to fit where that 26-foot box truck was at. They'll respond, we get trucks in there all the time. Imagine. Oh yeah, little bubbly coming at you. Little Target drink, poor man drink, not even like good shit. Oh, you like that, baby, going down my throat? I hate engineers for that reason. Bondo Bird, yes, exactly. But you got to understand, I don't know. Maybe I was cut from a different cloth. I have never talked to an expert, seeked out an expert, done my research on an expert, and then question his expertise. I've never done that. I used to work at a pump repair facility, industrial pumps, and all we did was refurbish pumps. So every single time we'd put a new pump in service on a piping system that's 40 to 50 years old, I knew it was going to cavitate. Because now it's creating air pockets because it's trying to suck in more than it can push out because the feed is clogged, right? So now you have brought it up to spec, but the piping isn't up to spec. Every single time they go, hey man, this thing sounds like it's pumping rocks. I think it's the bearings. And I go, no, it's cavitating. Just throttle the discharge. And they're like, no. Look, I've heard busted bearings before, and it's the bearings. I'm like, the bearings, by the way, it's bearings. They're brand new. So just throttle the discharge, and if the sound goes away, it's your piping. Do you know how many times I've had to drive to Boston from Western Mass, an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes, find parking on that bitch, get up in the building, talk to the dock master, do all this crap, just to go up there and take the discharge handle and go beep, beep, and the fucking sound goes away, and charge them $300 to $500 for that. Oof, what a great time that was. Arturo Hermosillo gave me $5. Thank you very much. Wesley Stewart says corn went up 50%. Reason for E85 price. Why did corn go up 50%? Did the subsidies end? Why did corn go up 50%? Ryan McCauley says, have yourself a beer, bud. Well, I don't drink, but bubbly sparkling water for the gay. It's good shit. Ian Martha says, at work on lunch. What's up? He's at Publix. Getting it in. Publix must pay good. Motherfucker got a ZL1. Publix must pay real good. Perfect timing for the I-4 traffic. You're up in the Orlando area, Ocala, Orlando, Tampa, fucking Kissimmee, all that bullshit up there. Basically Puerto Rico. You're basically in Puerto Rico. Land development. Customers builds house. 2 months later, wants backyard extended or built up because they're back up to the wetland. Can't get in the backyard due to the house concrete trees. Due to house concrete trees? What the fuck does that mean? We need at least 70 more likes. Yeah, we need at least 70 more likes. We got 133 likes, 221 viewers. What the fuck's happening, guys? Let's go. Mendoza's Coyote says, I want some, Alex. You want some, Alex? It blows my mind if you're not going to do what I tell you, don't ask me. And I do that in life, in regular life. Like, I had family members that they're like, hey man, what do you think about this? I'm like, I think you should do this. Okay, thanks. Then they do the total opposite and they have the fucking Pikachu face like, really? Oh my God, I did the opposite of what you would do and you have a ton of experience on this and it didn't come out like I thought? Really? The turbo kit that I wanted to build, you told me where to put the MAV sensor, you told me where to put the blow-off valves, I said, fuck that. For aesthetics reasons, I put it somewhere else and it didn't tune well. Let me just get another tuner. Go ahead, get another tuner. Go ahead. Let's see how that goes. Here's a gallon on gas. Toxic 5.4 says, here's a gallon on gas. Did you mean of gas? Interesting. Alex on the elliptical and Planet Fitness listening because couch touches the wall. I get it 100%. Have not noticed elote prices go up much. Why E85? If elote, how much is an elote? Like for you Mexican out there and Texicans, if you buy an elote 2019, 2018, how much does it cost now? Because if corn prices went up 50%, If an elote was $2 in, okay, guys, an elote is fucking disgusting. It's corn on the cob with paprika and mayonnaise. It's fucking gross, and no wonder Mexicans have like the highest diabetes rates on the fucking planet. Like by far. It's not even close. That and Coca-Cola. Channel support, bitch, says Cluster BM. Is it worth boosting a Gen 3 motor with 100,000+ miles? I would not boost a 100,000 mile anything. Sorry. Alex, I called yesterday's stream late and I bought a woodwick candle and it makes the room super chill. You guys think I'm kidding about what a candle does in terms of your psyche, in terms of just how it smells and everything's cool, you know? Now, some people don't like fruity smells. I do. I'm a fucking homo. I love, give me that strawberry, give me that, give me the apple, all that bullshit. I'm all about this super fruity shit. I feel like this topic is just based off of Ford innovations versus other budget fuel systems. No, Slow 99. It's cold air, turbo placement, transmission builds, rear end gears. Oh my God. If you knew how many times, guys, it's not that difficult, guys. If you're making 800 wheel on a 6R80 car, I recommend 315 gears. But people go, well, what do you think about 331s? I go, I don't think that's a big of a difference. I like for you to have 315s. And they're like, but what about, but Alex, listen to me. Just listen to me. Linda. What about 331s? And I'm like, did you not hear what I just said, dude? I literally just said 315s are fine. But what about 331s? I said 315s are fine. Okay, I'm buying 355s. I go, that's literally how a conversation goes, guys. Hey, Alex. Hey, man. Hear me out. What if I got a return style fuel system, budget, LU-47s on a Paxton car, but turn the fuel pressure to 125 PSI? Can I run E85 with that? I go, no, you need more volume, not pressure. No, but listen. I want to turn up the pressure to make up for the lack of injector. What? Alex, look, if GT350s can run, oh gosh, if you guys heard the stuff that we heard, and guys, it is a long conversation back and forth. The shops that become dealers, I just had another convert. I just had another shop convert today. Big shop. He goes, yo, I want you guys to tune all my Mustangs. I want you to tune every single Mustang we build. I'm like, based on what? He goes, based on this experience. The fact that you were able to dial in a turbo kit. We didn't even schedule a dyno session. We were just going back and forth. We were chopping it up. Nice, a good time. Went from 800 to 1100 without a tune revision. And he was like, that just blew his mind. And it was nice seeing the data make sense. When it was at 1.5 load, peak timing was 20. Then it hit 1.7 load. Peak timing was 19. Then it hit 2.0 load and peak timing was 17.5. Scaled. And he was like, whoa. Like, right. Got to try that mahogany teakwood candle. Gotcha. Get that corn out of my face. Wax melts are better. No, they're not. Definitely. What is happening? Alex, will a two-step activation trigger misfire codes? Yes. Is there any kind of misfire counter threshold on the configuration that can be adjusted? Yes. Yes. What is your two-step doing in order to achieve it staying at a predetermined RPM? It's on purpose misfiring the cylinders in a sequence. So you got to turn off the misfire monitor. You got to turn off the misfire monitor when you put a watt box or a two-step in the car. It ain't powder. It's Valentina Tapatio. What the fuck he's talking about? My couch touches the wall, but there's some change for channel support. Thank you. Forget not who you are. Children of the Sun gave me that. Mob ENT became a new bitcho level member. Thank you very much. But Alex, my friend told me so. My friend said that if I put this here, forget what they say. Don't matter what Alex says, man. He's just a fucking hater, man. He's just a fucking hater. Just tell him to fucking tune it. It's going to run good. You buy the part, you put it in, it drives like shit. Hey, man, Alex said it's fine, but it drives like shit. Yo, he's just a fucking bitch. He just doesn't want to tune it. He just wants to just give you a copy-paste tune and walk away. Hey, Alex, can you do anything for drivability? I can't make the air go into the MAF sensor straighter via a tune. You know what I mean? Oh, so the design is whack? Yeah, like I told you like 15 fucking emails ago. Like I told you. You know what I mean? Evening Dad says, we'll see. Quick question. Gen 1 on 3 single turbo, 1050X's JMS BAP MT82 car. Car is sputtering at 3,500 RPM. Only code is a P2196. O2 signal stuck rich. Ideas? Are you sure that you have a single O2, a single, meaning does your tuner know that it's a single kit, not a twin turbo? And secondly, it might just be running rich. If the fuel trims are like 0.8, meaning it's removing fuel, in long trims or short trims, whichever, then you probably have a rich condition. If it's a pump, obviously it's a pump gas car. So there's a MAF curve issue or tune issue or a discrepancy in the parts issue. I had a guy today said, I got 1050Xs. I'm like, sick, here's a tune. And all of a sudden I go, man, this data is not jiving. And 1050X data is legit. Send me a picture of your, no, I'm sorry, that was Brandon, one of Brandon's customers. Send me a picture of your injector. Boom, had an FIC 1000. I'm like, dude, that's not the same data. He goes, but it's 1,000. What's the biggest difference if it's only 50 off? 1,000's 1,000's 1,000. That's how people think. They think 1000s tune all the same. They think D-Torque 95, FIC 1000, ID 1000, and ID 1050Xs all use the same data. No, they're all different. People today are so ignorant. It's like the evolution of Idiocracy. I'm telling you guys, if you guys haven't watched Idiocracy, society's turning like that. And I'm going to pull the ripcord real quick and get the fuck out of society, because the more I deal with people, the more likely it is that I'm going to get frustrated and lose my job after I'm yelling at somebody. And look, customer service takes a special kind of patience, And the older you get, the less of it you have. You ever notice an old man will be at Publix and he'll just say shit because they just don't care? I'm starting to get to that point. My cheap ass upgraded fuel pumps, fuel hat, an FPDM kit, and wiring upgrade, couple $100 more bucks. I could have just went return. Now looking at return styles, waste of time. Told you, Sean B. But at least you know this. It's think of it as tuition, learning what not to do. Let's just be honest. Most people are questioning the good tuners because of what the bad tuners have done to them. There are some reputable tuners out there that don't know their ass from a hole. I don't think that's the case. I think people legit, guys, I used to work with a Portuguese guy named Rui, R-U-I. And he watched NASCAR. And he would root for Tony Stewart over Jimmy Johnson because he liked Home Depot better than Lowe's. I went, why do you like Tony Stewart? Well, I like Home Depot. I go, what? He goes, Jimmy Johnson's a fuck Lowe's. I was like, oh, it's a brand thing. It's how they market it. It has nothing to do with what he's seeing in terms of talent of the driver. So what happens is, if a cold air manufacturer, if a turbo kit manufacturer, if an exhaust manufacturer, how many of you guys bought pipe bombs? How many of you guys bought pipe bombs? How many of you guys buy MBRP? How many of you guys buy an MBRP exhaust and go, this thing sounds amazing? And I'm like, do you like the logo? Or do you like how it sounds? Because it sounds like trash. Okay? I only like MagnaFlow Street, aka the adult series. The adult series. MagnaFlow Adult Series. People swear to God are saying boiler attacks are awesome. And then inside in their gut, they're like, this is trash. This sounds like shit. I'm so embarrassed to start this car in the morning. People out there bought pipe bombs and thought it was badass shit because of marketing. Yeah, it's badass, it's badass, it's badass. And now it's happening with parts that we have to tune. Do you know that there was injectors out there that were labeled as 47s for a very long time and said they tuned just like 47s? And then we ended up giving that guy, the customers that bought those 47s, the LU47 data, and it was way off. Way off. So then we said to the injector manufacturer, hey man, this shit ain't jiving. He goes, well, did you hit the slopes? I'm like, did I hit the what? You said it tunes just like LU47s. Now I got to give this shit custom data? And is it repeatable? No, thank you. Get LU47s, the actual LU47s. Have you ever been to Texas 2K? Like a million times, yeah. Just get on Facebook. You can see the stupid. How do you maintain your brain cell count dealing with people like that? Patina Performance, I've started to let shit roll off my back. Just kind of like, whatever. Yeah, sure, sick. Whatever you want. I go like this. Customer goes, Alex, which one would you get? On 3, twin turbo, Whipple, Paxton, Vortec, or VMP? Which one would you get? And I go, whatever you think is good. Now, if I gave a fuck, I'd go, if you want a drag race, Whipple or a TVS. If you want to roll race and have a daily driver that drives pretty good until you go watt at higher PMs, any centrifugal. Turbos are going to make a ton of torque, but you're going to be under the hood more often. That's what I normally would have typed out. Now I go, whatever the fuck you want. Because that's not my job. My job is not to outline your build. My job is to tune your build. So I am tuning your build. So I don't care. So now I don't have to hold the bag when I make a suggestion. Whatever you want. But no, actually, which one would you do, Alex? Whatever you want. No, Alex. No, listen, motherfucker. Whichever one you fucking want. I don't care. I'm not going to tell you which blower to put on. I don't give a fuck. Choose one. I'm going to tune it. And if you don't like how it drives, Sasso. I'm done. I'm done outlining builds because y'all don't listen. So why outline the build? Why outline the build? Daily reminder, FKA 100%. MBRP sounds I'm a Raptor. I got glass packs back in the day. Brondo, it's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave. Why don't you give the plants water? Like from the toilet? Oh my God, what a movie. What's the upper horsepower limit of a stock Gen 1 Coyote on E85? It's currently 722 on the Mustang dyno, right around there. Look, Edwin Martinez has a unicorn of all unicorns. I think his car was like close to 900 horsepower, rear wheel horsepower, and it was running good, but then, he built it. But he had a unicorn of a Gen 1 that was making well over 900 rear wheel horsepower. Twin turbo, fluid kit. Do you think ID1050Xs can support 700 wheel on E-boosted? Of course. Or is it dependent on the combo? Absolutely. ID1050Xs on a Gen 3 will probably support upwards of like high 900s. And then when a Gen 2 in the 800s, supercharged, because supercharge is taking a belt, dragging down the motor because it's pulling on a supercharger. So, it's the whole unit is probably producing over 1,000 wheel, or maybe 900 wheel, or maybe 800 wheel. And then by the time it's, you take the parasitic loss of the supercharge, you can take about 80 away. And then you can kind of figure that's the total amount an ID can probably be tuned for. If it was turbo, they can go up to a little higher because the motor's not being dragged down by a supercharger at all. I bought my car with an MBRP cat back and then put long tube header. Sounds good, but it's retarded loud. Exactly. Looking at muffler resonators to quiet it down. Anything you recommend? 15 GT, MagnaFlow, Adult Series, Super mufflers. Look, guys. MagnaFlow, Street, 15 Mustang. I'm not going to be like, put a resonator here and then put this, put that. Buy a MagnaFlow Adult Series catback and be happy. It's so expensive. Welcome to fucking hot rodding. Welcome to hot rodding. A MagnaFlow catback exhaust Street Series 3-inch. Yep, you're gonna spend $1,400 on it. Street Series. That's all I recommend, bitcho. That's it, bitcho. Where the hell did you guys go? There we go. I thought I deleted you guys. I heard some Borlas the other day, and I'm definitely going MagnaFlow now. Exactly. I love Cooks. Cooks sounds good, too. Cooks also sounds good. E85 is 15% electrolyte. I have a Gen 5 Whipple arriving soon. How can I get in touch with you specifically for tuning? Not specifically. You go to support@lundracing.com. You cannot directly get a hold of me for tuning. I had a guy hit me up on the YOLO douchebag page out of all places, and he said, hey, man, this is bullshit. I got a car. You need to tune. Why can't I just go to you? And I'm like, that'll be $5,000. And then I'm going to give about $2,000 of those dollars to Lund. What? I'm like, yeah, you want me to tune your car in person on my dyno. $5,000, fuck it. That's what it's worth to me. Well, that's bullshit. Oh, that's bullshit. Then go to support@lundracing.com and buy a tune. There you go. I heard some already got that. Maybe his Gen 1 was late 2014 model. No, it was 11. Edwin Martinez has a 2011, son. MBRP wasn't even on my radar, but I heard the MBRP Street series and swore it was a Magnaflow Street. Very similar volume and less rasp. MBRP does sound like a dog. MBRP race does sound like dog dick, though. Alex, do you see many people go to a solid axle swap to solid axle to save weight? Were they going? If so, Gen 3 Coyote? No, they're not. No way. They're not looking to save weight. They're looking to save parts. Because, okay, you get a Gen 3, IRS, you got axles that are expensive. You got the center section that's expensive. You got to get crazy springs. You're limited by the spring shock combo, right? A solid axle Gen 3, you have infinite adjustment. You have 4-link setups that you can adjust bar angle. You can have your choice of shocks. It's more about adjustability, not weight savings. 4.6 Chris says, I'm 22 and I hate that loud shit already. My 5.0 has stock mufflers with free flow and exhaust, exactly what the white car has, and it is perfection. Oh, Alex, it sounds raspy. Shut the fuck up. Makes me feel a lot better, says Golden HP. American Muscle Axleback and Bama Tune claim 50 horsepower. Yeah, okay. No way they claim exhaust makes power. Like, there is absolutely no way, shape, or form an Axleback or a Catback makes like 10 more horse to the wheel. No fucking way. You ever had someone fly you out to get a tune? Fuck no. Could you imagine what the Lunds would think if I, with their shit, their laptop, their software, get flown out somewhere and I say, sure, and how does that even work? How does that even work? Do they order the tune from Lund and then pay me on the side to, no. That is just ripe with bullshit. No, thank you. I really like my SVE quad tip cans mufflers. I missed the start of the show. Can you repeat what was said? The Baltic Bro says, I have a Gen 2 Premium, took out the rear seats because I don't need them or care. I got an aluminum drive shaft and plan on getting the Steeda K member. Is that all I can do without going crazy? I mean, why don't you just get Kirkies while you're at it? Get Kirkies, get axles. Why do you want a drive shaft? Well, I don't even understand what's done to your car. So you're taking the rear seats out and putting a drive shaft on it? What's the purpose of this car? Like, what are you trying to do? I had pipe bombs on my 2-valve VMP Gen 3R with a 5% lower on the 85 fuel system, all supporting goodies, etc. Recommended upper pulley size for 1,000 horsepower, 69. Why? Let's just fucking stick the dick all the way into the balls. 69 millimeter pulley. Let's go. Stop fucking around. Or what do they call it now? 2.4. Does VMP like totally change their size structure now? 2.4. Look, all the boost. 1,000 horsepower, all the boost. 69. This one made with a VMP Gen 3R, Kenny Bell throttle body, 69 upper, 5% lower was like 960 or 980, something like that. Through a 6R80, which is insanely difficult to make to show power on a 6R80. Do I need a specific tune for a 2020 with a JLT cold air intake and a resignator delete? What's a resignator? Like someone that quits their jobs all the time? Hey, JD Swag, grab that for me, please. JD Swag, can you grab Charles Hanson's comment for me real quick? Do I need a specific tune for a 2020 GT with a JLT cold air and a resignator delete? So if you delete someone that tries to quit their job all the time, I don't think you need a tune for them. Resonator, not resignator, resonator. Yes, you need a tune for a JLT cold air because it's 120 millimeter. The stock one is about 100. Please shout out my daughter, Brielle in Jefferson. Shout out to Brielle in Jefferson. How old is she? Shut up, man. She's 5. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Rilla Nation. Eric Vega says, they all use the same tune. Brandon is just as good as Alex. Alex is just as good as Junior. Nah, Junior's better than me. Way better. So is Brandon. Look, Brandon is better than me. Junior's better than me. Dakota, Nardi, Tyler, Cheryl, everyone's better than me. Do not ask for me. Thank you. Hey, Alex, are two 267 4 Innovations pumps enough to keep a Whipple Gen 5 3.0 on a Gen 2 Mustang happy? Yeah, but I would like at least 274s. I'd like at least 274s, 460 liters per hour plus. I would do at least two 274s. They're like $100 each. So what's the dumbest question someone has asked you while tuning? Oh my God, there's so many. Like someone asked if I needed a resignator delete for a tune for a resignator delete. He resigned. Rest in peace, Charles. Wow, shaking my head. I resigned from a few jobs. Y'all better come grammar correct. Checking in. Does anyone make a 1.5-inch headers for more velocity? Oh, guys, for a while there, NA Mustang owners were buying. Wait for it. 2-inch headers. NA. 2-inch headers. Because the coyotes got to breathe. I'm like, the port is like this. 2 inches like this. I'm like, okay, have at it, brother. Just trying to help the request go down, pana. How's the family, says Eric Vega. Who's better between senior and junior? Junior is better at the modern stuff. Senior, you give senior a carburetor. You give senior a motor to put in. You give senior a Cobra file. You give senior old school shit. The dude's Billy badass, but he's slowly getting away from that. He's just going to concentrate on building cars and enjoy. I really look at senior now, and I'm happy for him. I'm really happy for him because he's made it. Like, think about it. Think about it. What does making it mean to you, right? He gets up every morning, tends to the business, does the prerequisites. His wife is out there hammering away at the money side of things. She's taking care of things. And he goes to his job and works on his 1,700 horsepower Gen 2, his 1,800 horsepower Grey Goose, his 03 Cobra swap, 6R80 swap car, his 14 GT5, his plane. Dude is doing well for himself. So he's made it. So he doesn't have to do any of that bullshit. He has taught his son the ways of the Force, and he is taking over the reins and doing a really excellent job. And Junior has taught us his ways. So now we can do it. And then Junior is slowly doing the higher end stuff, eventually working with other people and maybe getting into standalone stuff. You know, so you look at him and you're like, this dude made it. Like, that's the definition of making it. So I kind of envy the position he's in because he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He can fuck off all day. He don't give a fuck, but he doesn't. He actually cares. He's in it, working on the cars, trying to make the cars go faster. Dude, you can't hate on the dude. Like, if you know him and you know his situation, you fucking can't hate on the dude. Everyone in London is good, but senior is the best. El Maestro, says Luis Figueroa. Love the Champ Stamp shirt. Yeah, it's probably going to be gone, so that's why I'm wearing it. Because, look, I got to have a good talk with Jacob. I got to say, look, if Turbo Kit's not going to happen, because Beefcake went out of his way, hooked me up with a 4 Innovations fuel system through 4 Innovations for the truck in preparation for the Turbo Kit. If this Turbo Kit is not going to happen, this truck should not happen. I'm not going to start putting stuff into this truck if there is no Turbo Kit that's going to happen. So I got to have a good conversation with homeboy, say, what's going to happen? And if he's like, yeah, it's just, there's no meat on the bone. Okay, that's understandable. She's got to go. She's got to go. And I'll give the 4 Innovations fuel system back to 4 Innovations. I would never try to sell it. I would never try to do anything of the sort. I'm not a fucking piece of shit. I would say, hey man, thank you very much. Ship it back to them. And I'm not going to just sell it and pocket the money because that's bullshit moves. I don't run like that. Just here to big Cam Chop sounds. Was just trying to lose some weight on the car. Oh, the Baltic, bro, you're trying to lose some weight on the car? I mean, look, losing weight on the car requires, all the trunk shit. The passenger seat, the rear seats don't weigh nothing. Honestly, they weigh nothing of consequence. So I would put them back in. What weighs a lot is your freaking front seats. They're like 80 pounds, but then you're going to get some lightweight rotating, like a mass, like wheels. You can get lightweight brakes, but honestly, you picked a chassis that's already heavy and very expensive to make light. I had to get 2-inch headers for my P51 intake. It done, says Phil. Alex, what's the move for a tow rig after Mamalona's gone? Sad. I FW that content. Look forward to the content. I look forward to the content. Look, if Jake says, look, nothing is going on with La Mamalona, then I'd get a centrifugal, or I'd hit up Beefcake, go, is Vortec doing anything with F-150's centrifugal? And he's like, yeah, they got something in the pipe. I'm like, timeline. I cannot wait a year for stuff. I cannot wait 2 months for stuff. I need this shit right now. Right effing now. And if it's not ready right effing now, I don't need it. I can't wait for everyone to take months for shit. Like my car, my Fairmont, motor sold, got the money. I'm gonna be like, yo, I need this front half and back half ASAP. Not 3 months from now. ASAP. You got a slot? And if they'd be like, no, all right, it's gonna get done somewhere. So I just don't want to wait around for stuff. And that's what I've been in between. I've been put in the situation, and not intentionally. I'm just like, Alex is just going to wait around perpetually forever for stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I have the money. I'm willing to pay you guys money to get shit done fast. And if people aren't ready for stuff or stuff's not going to happen, then I got to move on with my life. Tyler Smith, yes. The reason I say yes, because they might be listening. Beefcake for the win. They have good deals and quick responses. Senior planted the tree so everyone can chill in shade whilst he swings on the hammocks. Well deserved. Exactly. Alex, do we need to let you guys know if we're adding octane boostane to the tank TVS pump gas tune? Joey G, only if you wanted to make more power. So if you have a pump gas tune that is capped at 17.5 degrees, and you say, hey, I put boostane in it and I want a boostane tune, okay, then we can add some timing to it because it will make more power with timing. But if you just want to be safe with it and know that the pump gas isn't shit and you're using boostane as a just in case, no tune revisions needed. We know what Alex wants for Christmas. Magnaflow Street Catback, Magnaflow, hook a brother up. No, stop it. No, please. They're great. I'm not looking for any favors. But the GT500 needs some help for sure. That thing is loud as fuck. So I'll look into that. Alex, I have a 16 Roush F-150 Phase 2. Oof, good luck with that thing. Boy, those things are slow. I love you. Those things are slow as dog shit. I want to live at 650 horsepower. Would an upgrade to the 1050S injectors and a Lund tune get me there? If not, what should I do? Bro, it's 10-to-1 compression. You're going to need like a 75 or a 72 millimeter pulley. And hopefully the pump gas in your area is really good. Yeah, you might need those bigger injectors and a boost to pump. And you might be in the 600 something range. Remember Justin Starkey's F-150 that I raced the Viper with? That made like 660, 670 when I raced the Viper. And it was an 11.7, 11.6 truck. It wasn't like that fast. I took out passenger seats, rear seats, and the stock catback and ran 0.2 faster than my 11.9 at full weight. Understood. So yeah, exactly. So is it worth it or not? Shout out to Lund for tuning my 15 GT with custom cams and RPG lockouts. Chops hard, actually drives better without DCT. Bullshit. Project 1X, love you. I love you. I love you. No freaking way. The car drives better without VCT than VCT. I'm sorry. I love you. Absolutely not. No way. No freaking way it idles better, dude. Not even close. Someone's hitting me up nonstop. I got to make sure this is good. Oh, man, he's on it. So she's on it, man. So how long does it take for a built engine or trans? What do you mean, like to buy one? To buy a built engine or trans? I don't know. You got to tell. I mean, Power by the Hour has transmissions today. So if you call Power by the Hour and you say, hey, I want a level 5 transmission, this and this and that, you have it on the shelf. But a built motor, you'd have to hit up RPG, Fast Forward Engines, Keith Ray, those people, and see what they have. Because this is now the season to build your shit. People raced all year. They sent their motors out, and they're going to get refreshed for next year. 4.6 Chris says, channel support, thanks for all the free knowledge, man. Lord knows content creation ain't worth shit. Alex, what's the timeline for Lund to get tuning on the F-150 Power Boost? Or just order the new F-150? Luis Figueroa, why did you do that? Why did you do that? There is no timeline because we don't know when there's going to be full access. I have no idea. Why do you think that we know that we don't announce anything until it's ready? Other people announce shit, make you buy shit, and all of a sudden they're out there saying, oh, it's ready, and you're, here's some money. Oh, here's some money. And then you're like, oh, it's not ready. Oh, by the way, it doesn't work and it hasn't been tested properly. So we're not the type of people that go, coming soon, 2021 F-150 tuning, and then we literally don't have a timeline. Why? We have no access, zero access. Chase is talking all that shit. Have you found a muffler that doesn't rob too much power? The Engine Masters show did a big test with different muffler designs back to back on an engine dyno to see which muffler robs the least power. Well, anything straight through and big, right? Like your mom's vagina. When will NA guys understand that engine will only pump X amount of CFM? If a cold air intake or header will flow that number, changing it won't help. Second shift racing, they don't want to listen. They don't want to hear that shit. Hey, Alex, 16 GT Autobrock TVS. Lund tuned. Possible for you guys, Lund, to send me a conservative tune for road course? Wait a minute, Luke G. Road course? Road course or Walmart parking lot shit? Why don't you do this, Luke G? Lower the boost. Again, Luke G. Lower the boost. If you have an 82 millimeter pulley on it, put an 85. Put a 90 millimeter pulley on it. Oh, but Alex, I don't want to take away the power. Wait a minute. You want the tune to be conservative, but the tune can't stop the rotors from turning. The tune can't slow down the rotors from turning what they turn based on the pulley combo. The tune can't stop the IAT from being high based on the pulley combo. Why don't you just lower boost? Why don't you just lower the boost? Look, a lot of the road racing RS3s don't have more lower than an 82 millimeter pulley. And then what happens when IATs get over 140? It starts to pull timing. Roush RS3s are good for like 2 laps around Sebring, guys. Then they bring them in. Or you're going to see pretty decent power loss after a while. How much horsepower do like GT3 cars have? Like 500, maybe 600, maybe 600. And that's flywheel, not rear wheel. So guys, road course cars, if you have a 4,200 pound Roush RS3 with an 82 millimeter pulley and an aftermarket tune, get ready for that sucker to feel like shit after lap 3. Get ready. I still love the Dynamax welded oval muffler. Straight through and quiet was popular in the old Fox body days. Trevor M says, sweet. Thanks, guys. Brielle is okay, true. Rilla Nation. Okay, my bad. Just a stage 1 Edelbrock as it comes. I don't know what he's talking about. If you guys are disappointed with the pipe bombs, you should step up to the cherry bombs. Cuban Coyote says, I'm the same way. I can't be waiting. I called JPC before I ordered my Turbo 400 and make sure it was on stock, and I got it in 2 weeks. That's what I'm going to start doing now, and I'm going to start being a dick like that. I'm sorry, but I have a channel. The channel requires content. The channel requires me to get on it. Why do you guys think I haven't been able to give you what I need to give you? Because I'm waiting on everybody else. If it was up to me and I had full control of the situation, I would get you the content right freaking now. But I'm also not going to, go bankrupt to get you content. So I bought this truck with the hopes and dreams of making it an NA 11-second truck, not deep, but 11-second NA truck, okay? Then, supercharger or turbo. And then once that didn't seem like it was going to happen within 2 or 3 months, I'm like, money's just going out the window because this thing is not making me any money. Champ Stamp's not making me any money, so Champ Stamp has to go. Red Car's not making me any money. Red Car has to go because I'm not going to do anything to the red car. It's been 9s. It's been 11.2. I just need to go 10 9s, and then it's gone. I haven't done anything to it to make a content worthy. The white car, bought a new motor. That's going to be a while before it goes in too, just based on available lift. It's going to be, I'm going to take control of this whole situation. I'm going to reorganize the shit. First of the year, I am going to take control of this whole situation and I'm going to run the show. I'm not going to wait on anyone else to do stuff because I got to take control of the situation. Alex, which type of upper and lower control arms do you recommend for a single, double, or non-adjustable and bushing choice? Look, Emil Hernandez, I had really good success with UPR stuff. Team Z has excellent stuff. Scott Hasty has nothing but Team Z on his car. I had nothing but UPR stuff on my car. Double adjustable. Now, the hind joints will be slightly noisier, so that's something you can't avoid. That's something you definitely can't get around unless they're super high quality, like my Maximum Motorsports lowers in the GT500. They still make a little noise if you go over the right bump, but they're high quality and really good. But again, you can't go wrong with the big guys. If Steeda makes them urethane, you don't have to go you don't have to go crazy with the hind joint stuff, but you want some adjustability to center the rear end in the well and an adjustable panhard bar to move it, laterally. So I think it's a good idea to get either a UPR stuff or all Team Z stuff, and you'll be good to go for a while. And you don't need Heim stuff. You can just get urethane stuff. I wonder how many guys live paycheck to paycheck due to cars. Brandon Peters, a lot. Most. I think most guys live paycheck to paycheck. And that's what we were talking about yesterday about guys that race heads up and they're broke as shit. And I'm like, you're broke. You got $200,000 into this car, dude. You're fucking broke. Like I don't need to. I can't afford the cars that I have, but I want to be cash heavy. I want to have a lot of money on hand in case I want to buy a house, in case something comes up, in case EPA rolls through, or in case I want to buy my dream car, which is like a backdraft Cobra. I've thought about all of that shit. Just go to Cobra Jet Twin 69 throttle body. Just got a Cobra Jet Twin 69 throttle body. PMAS cold air for my Gen 3. Should I put some cams in it? If so, what cams do you recommend? Comp cams, part number 433430. Again, comp cams 433430. I don't want you guys saying, boy, Alex, what do you think about the 477 3890s? 433-430. But what about the intake only? 433-430. Thank you. Alex, if it wasn't for you, I'd have no one to ask any tech questions. Thank you for your service. You're greatly appreciated. Thank you, Forest Cloud. That's what I'm here for. And words like that keep me going. Alex, what year's your F-150 and what are the miles? 30,000 miles, 2018. Four-wheel drive Northeast truck. So take that info for what it's worth. And I have a Beltec lowering kit on it. Mentioned that red brand. I did not mention that red brand. Make some yellow douchebag videos. Shut up, Dixon. Do you like the PMAS cold air intake for the F-150? Saw how restrictive the stock one was in the Mamalonas. I might just buy one just to see if it makes a difference. Right now, I literally have a open air filter on the stock elbow, and it's hilarious. Most car guys have cereal for dinner, and couch touches the wall. Most Americans live paycheck to paycheck in general. Majority of people can't even cough up $500 at any time. Oof, that'd be tough. And look, I was there. I was there for most of my life. I was there. You should keep the truck, sell the red car and the Shelby, and go all out with the truck and put it in the 8s. Would be a lot of good content. For who? Put a truck in the 8s? You know how many transmissions I'm going to go through? You know how many motors I'm going to go through? You know how many axles I'm going to... You know how much... Dude, I'm going to go through a lot of shit. A lot of shit's going to break in that truck for me to go 8s in it. It's like a tall task. Ones Medina says 423-430. Got it. All NA roll guys broke due to Affirm. I got me a sugar mama. Now I'm slowly stopping work and working my car. Said Imperial S550. Good for you getting you that sugar mama. Good for you. So how about an Anderson N91 cam? Anderson N91 cam. You got to get the PMS. I'm sorry, the PMS management system and the power pipe, and you're good to go. Aldo kit the truck. Yo, I love Aldo. It's a big boy kit, but it's just a little too rich for my blood. Every owner of really fast cars have either 4 mortgages or the steady supply of cocaine to sell. Are cams even needed on cars? I've seen boosted car make enough power on stock heads cam. Emil Hernandez, only if you want to soften the torque on the hit, only if you want to make good high RPM horsepower. On NA cars, they do make a difference at high RPMs. Rami Zaidan in the house. How you doing, brother? Is okay. I'll wait patiently for some. At some point, I hope it'll be available. It always does eventually. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I saw you repost my tuner hold fast performance. That's what's up. Oh, Dad Body 420. That guy was so frustrated about fuel systems. God damn it! I told you a bunch of times I'm gonna smash my head in the. Where's he from? He got a bit of an accent on him. Potential Spam says, just dropping in, just give a like. But you have to love those people who try and tell you what to do. Only Alex knows what is best for Alex. Yeah, like Mamalona's gone. If it's up to me, Mamalona's gone. Red car's gone. Shelby's gone. And that's like a lot of money in my pocket. That's like I was like, whoa, what the fuck am I doing with this money? Maybe Brandon will come get it. You can do a Vortec kit. My boy makes the bracket. All else is Mustang. None of this boy shit. I want Vortex stuff from the factory. I love you. He's probably awesome. I want Vortex stuff. I don't want boy stuff. Like my boy, my buddy, my friend, my uncle. No, thank you. Appreciate it though. What's your thoughts on LS3 Cam G8? Keep it NA or go boost? If so, LSA or Pro Charger? LSA. LSA and chop that motherfucker, bro. I mean, I would chop it because sedans that chop make my dick hard. I mean, I'm telling you, sedans that brat brat brat. Like I want a V3 brand new. I want a CTS V3 chopping. Oh, new one though. V3 chop. Let me see if I can find something. CTS V3 chopping like a motherfucker. Ooh wee. Who tore apart? Come on, let me just show one island, bruh. Oh my god. Someone said chopped up. Let me see. Cammed lope. Oh shit, I fucked this up. Cammed loped. Cammed lope. Here we go. Weapon X, 15-inch drag kit. Weapon X Motorsports. Look at this fucking thing, bro. Oh man, that is badass. If I can find a CTS V3 chopping like a motherfucker, I'm in. Let me see. V3 though. Ah, it's a V2, right? Yeah. I mean, headphone users, look out. But I want this kind of chop in a V3. Call me gay. I don't care. Call me gay. Could you imagine rolling up to Square Grouper in this motherfucker? A V3 You just get out the V3. Is this a V3? I don't know. I can't tell by the back. It doesn't look like a V3. I'm like, what the hell's that war under the hood? Oh, it's Alex in his V3. He used to be a Ford guy. Now he's a Cadillac guy. He's gay. Alex is going to sell all the cars and then get a Maverick in each trim available. So, Eric Vega. VMP heat exchanger. Alex, a local guy has a Roush 2.3 he's trying to get rid of. 4,000 with a heat exchanger. Worth looking into for a 15 car? I believe one of your coworkers had one. Just want to finally go boost. Yeah, I love a Roush 2.3. Roush 2.3 for 4,000 bucks, I think is a really good deal. Hey, Alex, do you think Dodge screwed up dropping the Hellcat? No. Ford is going to drop everything once they go full electric. Dodge, they're all being forced to do this. Guys, government is forcing the car manufacturers to go electric. You can't blame them for doing shit. What got you into cars, Alex? My dad had a little had a little garage at Commercial Street in Holyoke. He worked for a guy named Ray who died. Died in a Camaro accident. Oof, awful. Anyway, which blows my mind how he can die in a Camaro accident. I think they can go that fast to kill anybody, but apparently, he proved that wrong. Oh, you're making fun of the dead. No, I'm not. I'm making fun of the Camaro, not the dead person. And Dad would work on his Cadillac. He worked on customers' cars. A lot of Buick Regals, Skylarks, front-wheel drive Z24 Cavaliers would be popular in the days. Mustangs, Fox Bodies started coming around, doing some maintenance work. And I was just a little kid going, holy shit, my dad's the coolest motherfucker on the planet. Then a Saleen Mustang came in one time, and he had a rattle in the hatchback. My dad diagnosed as something, I forget what it was, when he fixed it. And I asked him, hey, excuse me, sir, can you do a burnout? And he's like, sure, kid. And he did the nastiest. The gator backs were fucking gone. I'm like, whoa, holy shit. He just wasted his tires for me. And I was hooked. That day. Rest in peace, our hobby. LTX, Alex. Alex going to sell everything and get a 2002 Thunderbird. Can I get a power pack from PBH for a Gen 3 Coyote truck motor with 10R80 swap and run Mustang cams? ¿Qué carajo dijo este cabrón? El Cameciero said, can I get a power pack from PBH Gen 3 Coyote truck motor with a 10R80 swap and run Mustang cams? You'd have to ask them. That sounds like a lot of mumbo jumbo. We have V3 cam clip I can send. Yeah, you got to send it like within 2 minutes. Their Cam V3. What about a Chevy SS sedan? I like those very much too. I saw one at SEMA when I was in Vegas one time. Black, rolling up to the hotel. I was like, oh my God, my dick. It was unreal. It sounded so good. And I don't want to race that thing. I just want to be seen in it comfortably, because once you get to a certain age, you got your race car at home. You got motherfuckers covered. But you want to roll in something that chops, but it's classy. It's a nice look. How do you see the car culture in 10 years? You think we'll still be tweaking on ICE, or you think everything will be electric? Nah, we'll be tweaking on ICE. We're going to be tweaking on ICE for a very long time, because it's going to become cool to do so. Just like these fucking hippies love Volkswagen Bugs all of a sudden again. Hippie mobiles. They're going to be all about that shit. Second shift racing coming through, bro. You got to love second shift racing. My boy Garrett with his beautiful teeth. Did you catch a deer for me yet or what? You got to give me some of that venison, bitch. Where we at? Let me see. Stop it. Oh my God, everyone sent me clips. Jesus Christ. I love how they send me clips on Instagram all the time. Here we go. Choppity chop. Oh my dick. Bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, that and that right there. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh. Damn. Oh shit, son. That's a bad rig, bro. I said rig with an R. Oh. Wow, what a car. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. You made it. That's $100,000 right there, guys. If you don't know, that's $100,000 sitting right there. Now you fucking know. That's big boy shit. Good for you. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I got shit to do. Someone says sounds like crap. Get the hell out of here, Mike J. Mike J says sounds like crap. You are a psychopath if you think that sounds like crap. Silver Ice Metallic SS. Oh, now he's like, look at my car, Alex. Show my car on the chat. Fine. I'll show your car on the fucking chat. Hey, go to Alex's live. He showed my car. There we go. There's a nice SS sitting pretty, looking good for you, buddy. Nice car, but I just saw his ETSV, so I don't know, bro. I mean, it's kind of tough to beat that CTS V3. That thing is badass shit. And why did Colorado's truck parts sent me? Triple Threat Racing, we prototype a Vortex supercharger kit for the... Okay, cool. When Vortex comes out with it, I'll fuck with it. Alex, sell the red car in Shelby, concentrate on the Mamalona Aldo kit, and get champs that been the 8s. Would be great content. For who? I don't care. Twins on that truck? You want me to... Guys, listen to what... Listen, Linda, listen. EPA. One more time. EPA. Jake's kit has cats, or at least a Y pipe with stock cat location. So you don't even have to do anything with cats. You're not messing with emissions components. That was the allure of the kit. An Aldo kit, you get rid of that. You put your own fucking manifolds on. It's going to take me twice as long to put on. I am not excited to do any of that work. I love Aldo. I don't want to do that. I want to do the shit mounted in the bed like Jake had. But if he's not looking to sell the kit, there's no reason for me to put that in my truck because there's no reason to promote anything. I bought that truck to promote. And if he's like, nah, there's no meat on the bone, no problem. All good. I'll sell the truck. That's proper sick. Alex, do you think locked cams with a 2.3 TVS affects drivability too much? Oh, yeah. It's going to drive like a cammed car. Guys, go out there and drive the cammed anything. A cammed anything. That's how your car is going to drive. Those SSs are sexy. Almost caught her live. We'll catch the replay. It's Okay, got it. Alex, 15,000 mile red black Boss Laguna Seca for $40,000. A good deal to you? No. A little high. It's a little high for me. It's a Gen 1, man. It's still a Gen 1. I get it's a Boss. Oh, it's a Laguna Seca. Oh, fuck, man. Maybe. What is it? Red and black? No, it's got to be silver and red. If it's silver and red, for me, yes. But Laguna Secas can command a little more money because there's less of them. Then a Coyote take you to Gapplebee's. You're right. The LS3 with 3600 stall and LS8 327 gears, a little too much. Get a lower stall. No fucking idea. I don't know shit about those engines. Sorry, bro. My bad. Didn't know it would be that much. Exactly, SD Irishman. It's a whole bunch of work. I love Aldo's stuff. Aldo makes some of the most sexy, beautiful. It's art what he does. But in order for me to get into that and then get rid of the cats, I'm screwed. My job is to stay legal and to try to tune stuff to stay legal and to mess with emission stuff at least as possible. So Jake's kit was something that I was looking at, but obviously that might take a turn. You want toy cars? Then don't get married and have kids. Alex forgot it was about to leave. Okay, I'm going to get the hell out of here. Yeah, I get talking to you guys and then I'll never get to my regular life. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here today. What's Wednesday? So tomorrow will be Thursday, obviously, because that usually follows Wednesday. I'll be on tomorrow, 5 o'clock p.m. as always on YDBT Dailies. We'll talk some more shit. 300 people on, 289 likes. Y'all failed me today, but that's okay. We'll get after it and then we'll see if we can do better tomorrow and Friday before I'm off for the weekend. All right, guys, have a good rest of your night. See you guys tomorrow.